Alright guys, so I'm back. This is the RMSS show. I'm your host, Machine 2.0. This is Monday Night Raw. And let's get back into the swing of things. I've been going for a while and, definitely back. A very interesting and busy week in the world of wrestling. We lost Chyna, as I mentioned in the last video, and a slew of other stars that passed away out in and outside of the world of wrestling. Also, forgot to make mention to the passing of Balls Mahoney about 2 weeks ago. Let's all pray for him and wish the best for his family. So anyway, moving on to what's going on in the world of WWE and the whole wide world of wrestling. Payback is happening this upcoming Sunday. Very interesting card. This is one of the B rated pay-per-views. It's the first pay-per-view since Mania, and of course the main event for this night will be the champion Roman Reigns versus the contender AJ Styles. Now, as far as prediction, we'll definitely have a prediction show with the whole entire cards, all the matches for that night, and I'll have a prediction as far as everything that's going to take place that night. And basically, I'll give a few scenarios and opinions right now as far as what I see happening that night. There's potential some type of interference on either part, be it Roman Reigns being interfered with and him either losing his title, which is always a possibility. However, I don't see WWE putting the title on him at Mania and pushing him as far as they pushed him in order for him to lose it at the very next pay-per-view, which is this Sunday at Payback. Do I think it's right for AJ Styles to fight him right away? It depends on what, and I think I'll be able to answer this question a little bit better after the pay-per-view. It's hard to tell right now because are they using AJ as an enhancement tool right now in order to enhance Roman and get him over with an awesome match and still keep him face? Or they gonna turn Roman heel with his new catchphrase now that I'm not a good guy, I'm not a bad guy, I'm just the guy. And are they gonna make him a heel because he's seeming very heelish the way he's coming across as far as arrogant and being almost stuck up since he became the WWE champ. So what is it they have in store for Mr. AJ Styles and Mr. Roman Reigns? It's really, really hard to tell. Are they going to have Bullet Club, who's making their Raw debut tonight against the Usos? Are they going to have the Bullet Club, Anderson and Gallo, intervene on the behalf of AJ Styles and help AJ Styles win the title? Or another scenario, are they going to have Anderson and Gallows join Roman Reigns and form the Roman Empire? Or just keep it as the Bullet Club and now Roman's the leader? Or, then again, in NXT news, Samoa Joe's the new champ, and the longest reigning champ, which was Finn Balor, lost his title in a house show to Samoa Joe in Lowell, Massachusetts this past week. I think it was Thursday or Friday. And what do they have in store for Finn? Is he going to make his debut? Is he going to be the leader of the Bullet Club? Is he going to be the leader of the Balor Club? Or is this going to take place at pay-per-view Payback? So it's so many different scenarios, so many different options they could do with this this upcoming main event. It leaves you wanting to see what they're going to do. You definitely want to pay attention and watch this pay-per-view and watch the main event. I'm really looking forward to it, in my opinion, because I know for a fact, I'm like 95% sure that Roman Reigns is going to retain. Which way he's going to retain is still up in the air. Could Gallows and Anderson repeat a scenario that took place in New Japan and jump AJ Styles? I mean, they're making it seem like AJ Styles is their leader and they're for him and they want him to get over and they want to help him. and they don't want them to do a Roman. But is this all a work that the WWE is putting in place and making you believe that, oh, this is going to be one way, but then give you a swerve and keep you off balance? Either scenario taking place, I wouldn't mind, as long as not just a clean. I mean, as long as it's not just a straightforward Roman going there and beat up AJ. I want to see a good match. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't want to see Roman going there and bury AJ. So whichever way they decide to do it, I just want to see something totally different than the norm. And totally different than making Roman just look strong. You understand? What angle or scenario does Gallows and Anderson play in this? We will find out on Sunday. Moving on to other news, the show started off earlier today with once again Shane McMahon starting off Raw. I mean, we wanted to see something different. We got something different, and almost bored with this now. Let's see what's going on with this. With Roman intervene. Figure this would happen. Superman punch. Oh, okay. Superman clothesline. Okay. One thing about Roman Reigns, he do have a lot of hops. He could jump. I give him that. He has a lot of air time, and I give him that. He's a great athlete, and you can't take that away from that boy. And I'm doing a show probably later on this week on why I'm becoming somewhat of a Roman Reigns fan. But anyway, we're gonna just go back to talking what I was talking about. Shane McMahon took over the show. He's been running Raw for the last 4 weeks. This is week 4 actually, and he's putting on fresh matches, and that's a great thing. That's definitely what we want to see, but you're not fooling anyone. The shots are still called by Vince, it's still called by Triple H, and he, of course, is just a figurehead and how long he's going to be here. They're stoking the fire right now with a Shane versus Authority angle, which I see they're going to be going with in the near future. Possibilities of a Shane versus Triple H match sometime down the line, be it at Extreme Rules, be it at SummerSlam. I'm for it as long as Shane is still here and we see fresh and new matches. So I'm good with that. Oh, another note. Supposedly the League of Nations has broken up. Nope. Oh well, I guess they're still together, but from what I heard on other outlets, where the League of Nations is no more. It's not like they did anything big. They were a great faction. It's just they're a faction that's just trying to survive now. 4 guys they put together now, 3 that they put together, and they're absolutely going nowhere as a group or individually. So if that's really true, I mean, they did announce about the Rio from League of Nations, but if they really did split up, Sheamus fought earlier today. He fought AJ Styles to start off the show, lost, came down to the ring alone, got his old entrance back, his old entrance music. He did not have a League of Nations shirt on. So we'll see what takes place when Alberto Del Rio comes on later on and see if there is a faction called League of Nations. This is not big news. This is nothing groundbreaking or something that's going to stop anybody from watching WWE, but just thought you all should know that. That was reported early on today. In other news, I turned on Raw I was watching the Mets game. I'm in New York. Turned on Raw at 8:02 Eastern Time. Raw started at 8 o'clock. Called Kenny V, asked him if I missed the first 2 minutes, and when I turned it was already doing something showing AJ Styles, what took place last week. However, kind of disappointed that supposedly I was told that they didn't do anything for Chyna and to acknowledge her career and her passing. And kind of sad. Watching the show, I haven't heard anything about it. We still have some time, almost 2 hours, at least an hour and 45 minutes left in the show. So hopefully they man up and actually act right and show some respect to the greatest female wrestler that ever graced the ring. They would never have a champ like her, no matter who you bring out there. Chyna was the Michael Jordan of female wrestling. She even played with the big boys, literally a different gender. She played with the guys, and she beat guys. She held the IC title. She shared the IC title with Chris Jericho at one point. This woman is groundbreaking more so than most men in the business. With the majority of the guys in the business, she's way more groundbreaking. And why this woman is not thrown into and thrusted straight directly into the Hall of Fame, that's beyond my opinion. That's beyond my grasp. I just don't understand why they didn't acknowledge the woman and for her work and the blood, sweat, and tears that she put into this. In the long run, I do think she would become a WWE Hall of Famer. Who's going to induct her in? Who knows? Maybe another female wrestler. Damn sure won't be Triple H or Stephanie or Vince. But definitely hope she gets her dues. And I'm kind of, it's just, I'm becoming less of a fan when you see, because this is all, everything is scripted. It's a script. Nothing there is real. We know this. I'm doing this. I'm reporting something that's not real. It's also like anybody that has a YouTube channel talking about Walking Dead. It's not real. It's just a show. However, if a character from Walking Dead was to pass, the show would acknowledge the person no matter what the person was in their life. The show would make a big deal to let them know how great of a person they was when they was in existence and alive. However, WWE has not done that on this show, which is one of the biggest shows on the planet. Millions of people watch this, and it kind of saddens me and kind of takes me away from wanting to be a WWE fan when they don't acknowledge the woman and her passing and the way that how much millions she brought to the company and how much people and fans they brought to the company. And it saddens me that that's the case, and I'm hoping that they do acknowledge her before this show's up tonight. I understand Stephanie and Triple H sent their condolences through Twitter. However, if any other wrestler passed, they would make it their duty to start off the show when Roddy Piper passed, when Dusty Rhodes passed, a 10-bell salute, and they didn't do that for Chyna, and just kind of really disappointed in the company. However, I will keep reporting on the company and tell you what goes on whenever I know anything, and I'll let you know. I'm keeping it short and sweet tonight, and this is my first show back in a few weeks, and hopefully you enjoy. Before I leave, I want to answer a question that somebody left in the comment. They asked, Andrew Justice is his name, Justus. He asked, who's my favorite wrestler? My favorite wrestler of all time is definitely Bret Hart. I definitely have a few more. Chris Jericho comes to mind. Was a big Rock fan, but more so I was more entertained by Bret Hart, Jericho, and definitely a huge fan of a wrestler that passed, Chris Benoit. So you can say I'm a fan of Canadian wrestlers, but Andrew, to answer your question, I'm a huge fan of Bret the Hitman Hart. All right. Right now, I'm a KO fan also, and AJ Styles. So I'm Team Canada, I guess. So on that note, I'm gonna leave it. Like I said, Any questions you have, definitely leave in the comments below, or send it to my Gmail at the rmssshow@gmail.com. That's the rmssshow@gmail.com. You can also hit me up on Instagram, the Rumblemania Slam Survivor Show, the Rumblemania Slam Survivor Show at Gmail. At Instagram. Also leave questions and comments there if you like. Like and subscribe this. I mean, we definitely need some more subscribers and definitely like to hear your feedback. So thanks for listening, guys, tonight. Enjoy the rest of Raw. I'll speak to you later. I'm the Machine 2.0. Look out for some more videos coming real soon. Talk to you later. Peace.